Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into our channel. On this week's episode, we will be searching for the magical and elusive snowy owls. Will we find them? Join us on this Christmas adventure, searching for the elusive snowy owls. Enjoy.
So as far back as I can remember, my dad would bring me to see the owls in the town next door. We would go out for pizza and get some Italian ices, and then we would drive down this one road out on eastern Long Island where there were some fields, and it was pretty rural for a suburban area, but it was pretty close to the bay. And we would go to these fields usually around dusk on Friday nights, and we'd be looking for owls. It was something that we did. It felt really important to me, and has felt important to me, to keep connecting with the owls, specifically just kind of keeping that magic of what my dad shared with me when I was a little girl alive, and my connection to my dad, with his passing. So for Christmas, really what I wanted for Christmas was for my husband to come up this mountain with me and find the snowy owls so that I could have that experience again and share it with someone, because I really hadn't shared it with anyone since my dad shared that memory with me when I was a little girl. So crystalline.
So you think we're going to find the owls?
I hope so.
Me too.
We get up past where you can really bushwhack, and it's just all the rocks. And my husband's filming with his camera, and he slips and he hurts his arm, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh, this is it, man. He is gonna be done. He is done. He does not want to keep going. He had the dog at this point in the backpack on his back, and she got flung out as he slipped, and he was holding the camera in one arm and trying to protect it, so he hurt his arm. We got up another 100 steps, and then I slipped too, and it hurt. I hurt my arm as well. I was trying to save myself from falling, and I just kind of twisted around. It was treacherous. It was just totally wintry up there, but we were determined. So we get up and we see the couple that was just ahead of us that we had spoke to at the bottom, and as I'm walking up the trail, I see her coming down the trail from the summit and pointing. So I turn around real quick, and there's the snowy owl just swooping down, and I yelled at my husband, look! He turns around, and there's this gorgeous, majestic snowy owl, 5-foot wingspan, just flying over the trees, and lands on this one tree. And we are able to get super close to this last owl up on the top of the summit.
I'd say mission accomplished. Pretty incredible way to spend Christmas, and yeah, what a gift. Having this beautiful transmission from this amazing bird. I'm over here crying, just feeling so blessed and so happy that we made it and we got to see the owls, and my husband's taking pictures, and we're also feeling like we gotta start making our way down. This is awesome, and it is going to be dark before too long. We just saw 3 snowy owls. We're at the top of Sargent Mountain in Acadia National Park, and we're crying. We're so proud. We did it. And Opal's just stealing. They're so majestic. We feel so blessed. So let's just take this moment in, get some more photos, and then book it, because it's gonna get dark and we gotta go down that icy trail, the one that we can't come up, and we gotta do it safely. I can imagine that the snowy owl is the king of that castle. Right?
Yeah. There's a step, and for me it was just a really beautiful commemorating of my dad and my connection to my dad through the owls on the first Christmas without him. So it really felt like he was there with us and helped bring that day into fruition, and just a really beautiful way to remember my dad and to remember my love for these amazing animals and get to share it with my husband. This cold is tingling too. Where is the snow queen? Turkish delights leading us on through. The magic woods and the forest fairies are beckoning us to follow in their magic footsteps. What will we discover?